I show you some of the machine. We use two sensor to counting the turns. This you see is the optic sensor, and here we have a sensor. It is a magnetic sensor which will count with a slider. So both sensors are working and make a control. If the sensor will have a turn different, the machine will stop. This means the machine will also stop when the wire will cut. I select on the software the layer winding, so you can see it. We can set up the standard layer winding, manual winding. We go for layer winding. Layer winding means we will select how many layers, and the machine will calculate the number of turns of each layer. We can set up the pitch to change the pitch each layer, because the out diameter of the coil getting bigger, so we need a different pitch as well, a different number of turns. Usually we reduce the number of turns by 6 turns each layer, and we have additional of the factor for the co-rotation. I will show. So we select one, and I have to change in English. It is a good way. I show you how to do this. We go back and we shift to enter. Then we have English or German. We go by 2, enter, shift 1 and save. Now we have English version. So to change the data or to show the data, it is shift 1. I select the storage place 32. And we can mention some characters, and we go by layer winding and loading. We don't skip because we need the loading. We load in the magazine 125 turns, and the start speed it's 10%. The final speed is 58. We have a high percentage because in the moment I use a motor which have 1400 turns, which is more powerful for belt winder. This motor will be changed in the speed for 2800. So then we talk about a percentage of 40 or something. The turn before ramp is 2, the end is 5, and the ramp up is 1 second and ramp down 2 seconds. Follow time we don't need. Next transformer, it is also not needed. Slider, it's 1. Total turns 1200. And then we go to a layer, it is 3. And speed at the start I select 20, and the final speed it is 80%, which comes on this system now of 1000 turns per minute. Turns before it is 2, and on the end I select 18 for the ramp up. Ramp up and ramp down 1.5 second. And now we come to the co-rotation factor. It is 4.85 to get the 400 turns in one layer. And the factor for increasing is 0.1. So this means each layer the machine will add it 0.1 in the co-rotation factor. And decreasing it is we reduce the number of turns by 6 turns per layer. Start direction is 0, so it is on the ZZW side, and then we have an option of a stop per each layer, or that this will continue each layer. So we will have a stop because we have to move the wire on the other side. All I will save and storage, and finish. We have on the controller a green light and a red light, and red will stop the machine, and if the green light is flashing, this will make, say, the next step. You have to press it. This is to switch we can move the co-rotation motor, and with this switch the shuttle forward and backward, like a joystick on two different switches. Now I will start with the loading. And we will load 125 turns.